I have a 12 gauge shotgun, and I'm about to hunt. All right, well let me try that again. Okay, we're back. I have a 12 gauge shotgun, and I pretty much got everything in the game. And I forgot to buy a refinement tool that was right in front of me. I thought I could unlock it, but apparently you're supposed to buy it, and the rifle is also purchasable. And I overcompensated with all those points. Let's see if I can kill this thing with a shotgun. Nope. Couldn't sneak up on it. Yippee-ki-yay. Just got myself 3 skins. Okay, let's do this. Oh, I can zoom in, okay. That's a rabbit. See if I can get a vantage point without scaring the deer. It's probably what I'm supposed to do, but oh, there he is. Dick, you ran behind the tree? Okay. He ran behind. Come here. I will tan your hide. I will. Okay. Did he disappear? This nigga literally used the mist. Literally used the mist to hide himself. Enough antlers. I need to fight more enemies, but I think I killed them all. This nigga used the steam to hide. There's a bear here. I wonder if you can stealth kill animals. Okay. I can just craft by holding the... Okay, because I'm supposed to zoom in. Can't just run around and fire. I didn't even have to hold middle button. I'm an idiot. I don't even know how to use the lock-on feature for the bow and arrow. I could have used the grenade launcher, actually. What else is out here? I just killed everything. Okay. Got the bear. Another one over here. Fuck off. Up. Okay, fine. Are there wolves up there, or was that a one-time thing? That was a one-time thing. Okay. Just use a freaking 12 gauge shotgun on the bear. Do I feel good about myself? Yes. I'm terrible for it. Okay, my aim's getting better. Poor thing, he got stuck on the other body. Oh, he just disappeared. Okay. Cool. You know, to be honest, I could have just used a poison arrow. That would have been way faster. Oh, now it's clear as day. Okay, so the bear is over here. No, don't roll into him. Okay. Bitch! Okay, I need to run, need to run, need to run. Can he not? I almost died. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Poison, fire, shotgun. Come here, you big black bitch. Come on. Does it take more shots now? Rip it out, yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. 2 bear skins, cool. I'm gonna take your lunch too. Poison's probably the best. Oh, so what else can I hunt here? There's nothing really else to hunt. I wish there was like sharks or something in some of these. You know what I mean? Can I actually like let's see. Can you please switch to the right gun? What I'll do is, now that I've pretty much maxed out everything, I can abuse it on the next run, which will be pretty fun. I think I will do another run because this game has more options. Meaning I could just speed through it without having to get all the shit. I do the little side quest too. Need more gears. Requirements are technical parts. I'm gonna have to go back through levels just to find them, probably. Which is fine. Probably missed a whole bunch because I maxed out everything so fast. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do, because there's nothing else to really do. Let's take a look at this new outfit that I got. That's not what I clicked on, you, See why clothing is in weapons. No, I did click on that. Tomb Raider 3. Oh, okay. It's a reference. Jesus Christ, they made her titties big. I can't lie, I didn't have a thing for her until she became 3 dimensions, and then that was a thing. You know? Oh, nice, with all the ammo. It's pretty cool. I'll keep that one. Her nails. That's pretty funny. Credits. I mean, I don't really need... Let's see, I have so many credits, I don't really need them, right? So what did these do exactly? What was this? I don't even know what this is. Sell for 800. Probably something useless. Some of these are worth... Oh, some of these are worth points. Okay. Wow, 3,000. That's... I mean, I'm not gonna... I guess people can trade in this game. So... Might explode when looted. Can I use... Are those hacks? What am I... We'll take a look later. Are those mods? Lasts twice as long. Invincibility. Okay. Okay, so I could just use poison. Health regenerates. Ooh. That's probably... Okay, that would make it really difficult. Oh, speed. I mean, I've already got a buttload of credits. Take it back. Maybe I don't want to. Artifacts retrieved. What is this? Let's see what this shit is.
Final notice to Lara Croft, a current tenant of premises. This is to serve as your final notice for the purposes of terminating your ownership of Croft Manor. You are required to immediately vacate and surrender possession of said manor to Atlas de Mornay, executor of estates.
Lara, it is unfortunate that you have forced my hand in this matter, but so be it. As you know, your parents appointed me executor of the estate in the event of their absence. Since your mother disappeared, her death was never technically declared. And given the circumstances surrounding your father's death, it's no surprise that he never drafted a formal last will and testament to account for this
Oh, that's bullshit.
Unfortunately, you have no legal claims to the estate. I'm willing to negotiate a modest monthly stipend from your trust, but only if you leave the manor by week's end. Don't fight me on this, Lara. Your mother wouldn't want that. Sincerely, Atlas.
There has to be a will or some kind of evidence of what happened to Mum in the manor, somewhere. Dad's safe.
Uh-huh.
Dad's map of the forgotten cities of northern Syria. He was closer than he knew to finding the Prophet's tomb.
Oh.
Dad's book about immortality myths might be useful in my research.
I finally introduced Richard to the family. It went precisely how I imagined. I see but polite grace from mother, indifference and disinterest from father, and thinly veiled contempt from Atlas. Of course they don't approve. To them, Lord Croft is the man who took away their beloved daughter and ruined her long-standing engagement, though I was never going to marry that repugnant Earl of Farringdon anyway. One might think they would be happy that I was being courted by a genuine lord of the realm. It just happens to be Richard Croft. In their eyes, the man who single-handedly ruined a once great family. But there's nothing to be done now. Watching how Richard dealt with their subtle insults and disrespect Such grace and calm. I know he did it for me. I think I'm falling in love with this man. It will break my mother's heart, but I cannot live the life she imagined for me. My time with Richard has only made this clearer.
It must have been hard for Mum to go against her family's wishes. I'm glad she did.
Oh, the original
One of
mother.
Dad's Yoruba masks. A gift from a friend he met on an expedition in Nigeria. This is probably my grandfather Benjamin. A picture with Dad and Anna. Never liked wearing dresses, but the color was nice.
No kidding. You're more of a shorts and tank top person, right?
Dad would have liked me to go to Oxford, but I insisted on UCL. Yep, looks real. Roth once offered to forge me a fake diploma to show Dad. My
Oh,
birthday crown. I was so proud of that thing.
just a wee lad.
Well, this is a hell of a thing. I met someone tonight quite unexpectedly. But it shouldn't have been, it seems. I've been so buried in my work, so distracted by my latest revelations, I never bothered to notice my surroundings. But there she was, sitting at my table in the library. Her name is Amelia. And apparently she's been studying right next to me. Art history, of all things. I shared some of my research against my better judgment, but I wanted to see how she would respond. And she did not disappoint. I felt as if I was suddenly engaged in a mental game of chess, moving and counter-moving in argument. At one point, that poor old librarian had to shush us as if we were children. I feel so foolish for not having noticed her earlier. She's a brilliant woman who's challenged my ideas for the first time in memory. In truth, I don't know if she's feeling as exhilarated as I am right now, but I dare say our conversation was mutually stimulating. For the first time in a long time, I find myself thinking about something else besides my research. I hope she returns for another round.
My parents made a good team, challenging each other from the start.
No.
The door to the library. Locked. This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through this. To be another way through. Wait, I can get to the library through the old servants' corridor. Dad's artifacts from the Nile Valley. I always loved looking at these. Dad became interested in immortality myths after his expeditions to Egypt.
Oh, let me open that safe, actually.
Needs a combination. It's got to be in Dad's papers somewhere.
Yeah, that would figure.
Maybe in the library.
Hi, Dad. I've been thinking about Mum lately. I wish I knew more about her. How did you meet? What was she like? Winston told me that she was a brilliant artist. Are some of her paintings locked up in the West Wing? And I guess I just want to know, did she love me, Dad? Did she ever say that she did? Maybe I'm just being silly, but will you tell me more about her the next time I'm home from school?
Lara, I've reviewed the report from your therapist. I have to say I was surprised to see a clean bill of health. I somehow doubt you've so easily abandoned your irrational claims. Indeed, where have you been the past few weeks? My secretary discovered that you booked a flight to Turkey on the 20th. You can't have been simply sightseeing, as your customs claims suggest. I know you're up to something, and I'll be damned if I let you use the Croft assets to indulge the same obsession that led to my sister's death. It's not too late to relinquish your claims on the manor voluntarily. If you refuse, I will find a way to cut you off.
Ooh.
Well, hello there, Sir Lancelot. Don't worry, we won't be boring your sword this time. The Grand Hall. Always loved playing in here as a kid. This will be one of the first things to fix.
Maybe we could explore a little bit. Probably not missing anything because the game's over.
A phoenix figurine. I bet this appealed to Dad's idea of immortality.
Ashes, yeah.
Lara, you know the West Wing is off limits.
What are you doing sitting there on the floor, Mistress Lara?
The offer came in the post last week, and I still haven't told Richard. He flew ahead to Tibet, where I will meet him shortly. I never told him I was submitting my work. Never thought there was a chance of being accepted. But a gallery tour is not something I can pass up. The show will take me away from England for over a year. I'll begin in New York and travel across the United States and... Oh, God! I'm giddy even writing these words. When Richard and I were married, I was prepared to relegate my painting to a hobby. But it was Richard who objected, who gave me my atelier and studio. Without that support, I might still be painting boring landscapes. Now I can't shake the foolish sensation that leaving would be a betrayal. He will laugh at that and insist I accept, even though I know it will break his heart to be apart. He never once asked me to sacrifice any part of my life for his. I have, of course, in 1,000 small ways over the years, but he would never ask. The discussion can wait, and I will join him in Tibet. I won't cast a shadow over his find. I will be by his side in his triumph, as I know he will stand by my side, in time.
Looking at the compass, thinking.
What about, if I may inquire?
Just thinking about discovering faraway places, about finding adventure.
Not sure. I really need to brush up on my ancestors one. Another one of Dad's immortality artifacts. I think Roth bought this for him from a trader.
Lara, since your return from your expedition to Yamatai, I've grown increasingly alarmed at your erratic behavior.
Oh, he was
I can only
alive.
assume you suffered some kind of psychological trauma and are only acting out as a call for help. I want you to know that I hear you, loud and clear. Anna and I agree that it's time for you to be evaluated by a professional. I took the liberty of arranging an introduction to a highly qualified colleague of mine. You should be receiving the details in the post soon. I want to impress upon you the importance of this, Lara. As executor of the estate, it is my duty to see that it is left in capable hands. And if I may be blunt, you're acting like your father when he was at his worst. He nearly lost the manor himself in those days. I'd hate for you to repeat his mistakes. I encourage you to embrace the help I'm offering. Sincerely, your uncle.
Oh, the uncle was alive, but the father, okay.
I'm sure you will, my lady. You've the soul of an explorer, but don't grow up too fast.
Got to remember to pack this for my next trip.
Oh, I would have had that.
Should be able to explore the dark now.
Probably would have had that if I did
Hey,
this first.
Jonah. Sorry for not getting back to you sooner. I've decided to do some research at the manor. A lot has happened, and I need some time to think about what I want to do next. This old place is filled with memories and secrets. Uncle Atlas has tried to keep me out of here for so long, I don't even know if I want to keep it. But after everything that's happened, maybe I can find out what it still means to me. If it's worth fighting him for. I'll let you know how things worked out when I'm back in London.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to see.
We've been through this.
Was Mum's room in here?
Yeah, so just wanted to make sure I get everything first. Oh, rain can't. Oh, that's actually. That's not good. It's rainwater coming through. It's flooding the floor. There's carpet on the stairs. That's actually terrible. This whole place is in disarray. Incredibly sloppy.
Amelia, the news has reached Mother. She knows that you broke off your engagement with the Earl of Farringdon. She is beside herself with worry. But, for the moment, she's controlling the narrative. As far as anyone knows, you're just having innocent second thoughts. But the moment your affair with Lord Croft goes public, it will be too late. Our name will be as ruined as this man you've chosen to bed. Don't you see that you're being selfish, Amelia? Please, consider your family. You're a de Mornay. Everything you do has a greater effect on us all. I'm coming down to London soon. Don't do anything rash until we have a chance to talk.
Okay, can you hurry this up, please?
Falling apart. Maybe I should just let my uncle have this place.
They say a good test of a relationship is how
well you travel together. Well, I'd say Amelia and I have passed the test with flying colors. Indeed, these last few months in Egypt have been nothing short of extraordinary. She and Roth get on like old chums. In fact, the two have spent more time than a few nights drinking and partying cards into the wee hours. Despite her suddenly proper upbringing, Amelia is taken to roughing it more than I ever have. She fits in and connects with the local populace with such amazing empathy. Because of her, I've had a bit of unexpected breakthrough in my research. She managed to convince the artifact dealer in Old Town to sell me an artifact, a magnificent and quite unusual Tibetan scroll. What I can tell, it seems to contain details surrounding immortality rituals of some sort. I think it's time for me to take the next step with Amelia, and in fact, I don't think I can wait any longer. I'll ask her tomorrow in Egypt, or tomorrow in the bright Egyptian sun amidst the dust and the ruins. Okay.
I'm not surprised he asked her to marry him as soon as he got the idea.
Yeah, follow the path. Master key.
Amelia, I know we have
Had our differences in recent years. I've tried my best to keep an open mind about your relationship with Richard, but I just can't let you go on this ill-conceived expedition without saying my piece. You say Richard's theories have merit. You say that he may have actually stumbled upon some mythic unknown truth, but I have seen nothing to support such claims. And while your world may have been enough in times past, I cannot let you squander away what remains of your name and reputation, and that of our family. Truth be told, in some damn foolish crusade, I intend to go to Richard's investors and let them know exactly what he's been spending their money, how he's been. Let them know exactly how. But I wanted to give a chance to put a stop to this. This yourself, please don't go to Tibet. Okay.
Still just as creepy as I remember.
My lord, I hope this
My
missive
lord?
finds you on a successful expedition and in good health. Before I bore you with estate affairs,
I want to let you know that our little angel has been into some mischief. As always, I indulge her in her usual game of chess. Over the course of the game, she broached the subject of her mother. She's having trouble remembering her now, and I wanted to enter her ladyship's ulterior which you sealed off to play on her mother's piano. It enraged her when she wasn't allowed to go in, of course. For someone so young, she has such strong emotions. Later in the day, she set a trap for me in the walk-in freezer. Of all places, before I knew what was happening, I found myself locked inside. Miss Shetfield discovered me an hour later, shivering, somewhat peeved. It took us an additional hour to find Laura on the grounds. I know all her hiding places, of course, but this time she really did not want to be found. Call it years of observation, but I can tell when she's out of sorts. My lord, if I may be so bold, please consider a call as soon as you are able.
I wanted to let you know that our little angel has been into some mischief. As always, I indulged her in our usual game of chess. Over the course of the game, she broached the subject of her mother. She's having trouble remembering her now, and wanted to enter her ladyship's atelier, which you sealed off, to play.
Atelier,
Oh,
okay.
Winston, I remember being so angry.
Never
He was
heard.
always so patient with me.
I'll be honest, I've never heard that word before in my life.
King to Queen 1. I'm going to win this time, Winston.
Clever girl.
I would play chess with our old butler Winston on this board.
But you should know by now, winning isn't everything. Queen to King's Bishop 6. Check.
I'm at a crossroads now. Good lord, that's such a cliche.
But there's truth in it. Two roads before me, both present joy and compromise. A life with Richard, adventure, intellectual pursuit, perhaps a new family, but also a man obsessed with something I cannot understand, or a life of obligation, uphold the demorning name, embracing our traditions, not losing the family that raised me. This really is a rubbish choice. I don't want to lose them, but I love the life I've started to build with Richard. He comes with his own difficulties, but I can accept them. Will that be enough?
Everything is almost ready for Mistress Lara's birthday expedition surprise.
It's been a bit of an all hands on deck effort organizing organizing the affair and keeping it secret. She's obsessed with Egypt, memorizing hieroglyphs and ancient Egyptian districts. So she'll be delighted with what Lord Croft has come up with. This will be good for her. She's been acting up as of late, but I know she's just craving more of her father's attention. She's been so buried in her research. It will be nice. It will be a nice moment for the two of them to reconnect. I do believe he needs it as much as she does. Okay. They read too slow. Okay, puzzle.
Dad loved a good bottle of wine. I can still smell his favorite Bordeaux.
Dad, this is it! The basement of despair.
Indeed, Lara. Muster your courage, for this is the only path to the Library of Infinite Knowledge.
Look there, see the string?
An ancient Egyptian tripwire. The Keepers of Knowledge want none to disturb their treasures. We must tread carefully.
Let me lead. I know how to spot all the traps.
I'm sure you do, my darling. Lead on.
My stuffed bear. I couldn't have a tomb without a mummy.
Oh, that's adorable.
One of the wire traps Winston made for my birthday expedition. Water damage from the main hall above.
See if I can find everything. Wait, what? Didn't I just... Oh, okay. Optical illusion.
Plans for adding electricity to the manor. Dad used to say his granny hated all the bright lights.
Too bad. It's progress.
Amelia left tonight. She packed her suitcase and walked right
Out of here and didn't even notice, like those days in the Oxford Library before we even met. I just had my nose in the book, lost in my own world. I'm such a fool. I have let my obsession with this damn ritual of too long life rule. I have let my obsession with this damned ritual of long life rule my better judgment for far too long, and it may already be too late. How could I have not seen this coming? I've made this mistake over and over. Always putting my research before my personal life, but it's never hurt like this before. I simply cannot live without her. If I have to give up this accursed quest that has plagued me for so damn long, then so be it. I'm going after her right now tonight.
Okay, Dad's ledger has to be in here somewhere. Hopefully it has the combination to the safe.
You grab the book.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding anniversary.
Okay, that's what the code is.
Okay, got to find those objects to figure out the combination to the safe. There's something else here.
I always accepted that Richard's rather unorthodox research was just something I had to live with. But this time, the thrill of discovery has taken hold of me. I never imagined I could...
Richard. Able to tell me he's found the monastery, the symbol we deciphered.
be drawn in this way.
Okay.
This music is familiar. It's beautiful. It appears Sir Reginald's helmet fell off. Or didn't I put it back properly?
Have it.
I've created a clever little map for Lara's birthday expedition. I used the invisible ink Amelia picked up for me in Morocco so many years ago. At the time, I remember being so annoyed by that rather aggressive street vendor, but she just smiled in her sunny way and paid him without a second thought.
Okay.
Dad's lighter. I don't remember him ever using it, though. Okay. Should be able to light the fireplace now.
I'm a fire starter.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
Now, let me see. These two myths are referencing the same source material. But where did I've reached the monastery. As Roth predicted, it was hidden deep in the Himalayas. And now that I'm standing on these high stone walls, I am overwhelmed by the sheer beauty of the mountains that surround me. It is simply breathtaking. But what adds to their spiritual majesty is the truth of this place.
Dad was looking for an elixir. Was it the elixir of life?
Oh, okay.
Took quite a tumble off of this old thing when I was a girl. Still feel it in the shoulder from time to time.
Kind of feel bad for making it fall so much, though. Can you let go? No? Now she okay. Gotta push her like a bajillion times.
Blank, except for the image of a key. I remember this map now. It leads to the master key, but we made it with a special kind of invisible ink. It could only be seen with the heat of a fire. I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase. X marks the spot, as they say.
Oh.
Blank.
I didn't take a good look at it.
Dad, I think it's this one, in the chapter on Egyptian districts.
One of Winston's notes. He always hid sweets for me to find.
Yes, I think you're right, Lara.
I remember the page with the illustration of Ra.
This was always one of my favorite books in this library. I used to trace hieroglyphs.
My goodness, you've been paying attention, haven't you? This could be an important breakthrough.
Does this mean I'm your research assistant?
Boop.
The master key. This should...
Okay. Now where's that pesky chest?
Alright. This should open most rooms in the manor, including the Forbidden West Wing. The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8? I think this high...
That and more, my darling girl.
I probably could have checked over
Takes me
here
back.
before.
Those were good times. The best times.
The best of times or was the worst of times? Can you pick it up, please?
This picture was taken in the library. Okay, Dad's clues mention Mum's paintings and their anniversary. Hopefully I can find some answers in the West Wing.
Just stay out of there, darling.
Dad was always so protective of the West Wing.
Oh, I could have went through here. Duh. Oh, I haven't found the rest of
Need
it.
to search the rest of the manor for the clues
Is
to
there
the
a box I
combination.
couldn't open? Somewhere? It's downstairs. No, I've been down here. Can I run now? Low key, it's
Easy for you to say. You always win. Knight takes queen.
getting creepy vibes here. Yeah, okay, I need to go back here. Is there a box down here? Was there a box? I remember there was a box somewhere that I couldn't open. Ah.
The Croft family crest.
That's it? Okay. Nope. So I think I know where I was supposed to go. Okay.
Mistress Lara, I took the liberty of preparing a tray, as dinner did not go according to plans. I've included, in addition to your meal, a few treats. I would appreciate it if you kept this between us, but I felt tonight called for something special. If you will forgive me the indulgence, your rapid exit from the dinner table had me concerned, and I wanted to impart something that I hope sets your mind at ease. I have known your father for quite some time. There is an intensity to his passion that can be frightening, but I recognize that same passion in you. You're more like him than you know. Never doubt that he loves you more than his research, more than his artifacts, more than anything in this world. Storms pass, and tomorrow will be clear and blue again. When you have finished, please leave the tray outside. Be well.
Oh. Something upstairs I'm missing. There we go.
Worse than I thought. Okay, Lara, keep it together. You're starting to see things.
My lord,
My lord,
we all hope your work was well received at the conference and look forward
to your return. As is so often the case with these massives, I wanted to call your attention to the incident involving your little angel. Seems that Laura has been the subject of some ridicule amongst the other girls at school. From what I can gather, some of the other young ladies were teasing her for being too much of a tomboy. Whoop-de-doo. Those loose-ass pussy. You know, how Laura can be when pushed into a corner. Let's just say they won't be bothering her again, but I do think their words have had an effect. I believe Laura has been missing her mother lately. She's begun to worry that she isn't like the other girls, and having grown up with only a father, it shouldn't come as a surprise if she has trouble relating to them. I wonder if this new friend of yours, Anna, Anna, is it? Perhaps she might prove a welcome influence. It might be worth bringing her to your manor and meet Laura. Just let you decide.
Mum's atelier. Dad sealed it soon after she died. He probably couldn't bear the idea of removing any of her belongings.
With Amelia gone,
The manor's a different place. A dimness pervades a quiet I can't stand. Even though Laura is too young to understand what happened, she also senses the change. She's asked after her mother only once, and I'm afraid my reaction might have terrified her. I will need Winston more than ever these next few months to help look after her. I never quite realized how much grief can consume a man, but I am utterly consumed. I know I can't escape the pain, but I will try to demand my damnedest to avoid it. I will seal the West Wing for as long as I live in this place. I will remain exactly as Emil left it. Perhaps someday Laura can find her own answers there. Okay. Sorry about the bed. I'm tired. But the guy reads too damn slow. I guess I could just let you I could pause it and just let you guys do whatever. Right.
After everything
I
Atlas
think this was Dad's pocket watch.
has done, how could you tell him about the expedition?
This is Dad. I suppose it's a family tradition, but I can't imagine having one.
Oh, I bet the uncle's part of Atlas. Bet. I bet that's what it is.
My mother's perfume. Mum, on her wedding day, she
Oh.
looks so beautiful. There's a date, October something. Damn, the number is faded. Their anniversary was in October, but which day? Oh, I can't believe I don't know this. There's got to be another clue somewhere. I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday. Pretty sure my parents were married in October. I think it was close to her birthday.
Nope, that's not exactly what I wanted
I
to
believe
grab.
it took this trip to push me over the edge.
I've been able to see Richard in his element, seeing him at his best and his worst. I've experienced the purity and the chaos and the passion of his passion, and I came to realize I want his passion in my life every day, or his dick. So it's done. Richard wanted to wait another 4 days till my birthday, but I wouldn't have it. Once I make a decision, I prefer to get on with it. I found a small chaplain in Luxor that was just right, and with Roth and the others at her side, we married. As the sun set over this remarkable land, Mother will never forgive me. Alice will forever resent me, but I don't care anymore. Oh, I'm free of the more obligations, free to pursue my own passions and live my life. Surrounded by those who encourage and challenge and excite me. Tomorrow, Richard and I will return to London. Crofts. It's the Crofts. Oh, because her family is Atlas, a part of it.
Amelia would not have approved. That alone should have been the end of it. But I am, as God made me, a stubborn fool. I locked all the
West wing doors, and I shall not open them again until either my life or my obstinacy comes to an end. The night before, Roth told me I would someday change my mind. Like a broken arm cast in plaster, he said the wound would heal, and we would someday shed the bandages to be whole again. The metaphor made me furious. The clumsy way he cast our loss as nothing more than the inconvenience. There is some wisdom in his rough words, though. Rough words, but I've done what I must. Perhaps someday Laura will throw back the doors and let the sun shine again. And again, maybe she will find her own sense of place.
At least that old thing still works.
I am bursting with pride. Amelia is with child. It is amazing how everything in life can change with such a simple event. Obviously, we don't know the gender, but already we've discussed possible names. Perhaps Benjamin, after my grandfather, or maybe Griffin. He was more infamous at Croft than even me. No, Amelia wouldn't have it. Besides, she's certain it's a girl. She favors a classic such as Scarlet or Kate, though I've made some headway with Lara. A subtle nod to the sun god Ra, and our days in Egypt, where certainly this child was conceived. I find myself thinking about this new life we've created, of how much she might be like us. For all my research into myths of immortality, I may have ignored the most obvious answer to the questions that plague me. We live on through our progeny, our genes, DNA, experiences passed through the generations. Perhaps this is the simple truth of eternal life, and I've just been too stubborn to accept it.
Dad may have discovered the secret to immortality without even knowing it. Mum's wedding ring. I always wondered what happened to it. The inscription is faded.
Forever yours. Did I miss something? Did I?
It's just all been too much. I needed to talk to someone. He's still my brother.
Was I able to go through here, or did I miss it?
Untouched for years, exactly as you left it.
I stood up to my family's criticism, stood in defense of Richard and our love. But as my new life began in Croft Manor, doubt set in. How could love flourish in these cavernous halls and endless passageways? Had I made a terrible mistake? I have never been more delighted to be wrong. Richard welcomed me to the manor, my new home, with a game. It was a clue, written in jumbled words from 5 different languages, but it pointed the way forward. The next clue was a seemingly blank piece of parchment in the kitchen, where the heat of a candle revealed a message written in lemon juice. I followed each step, grinning like a child as I solved his riddles and chased the trail to its end. A white cloth stretched out on the lawn where a picnic was laid out. We laughed and ate, and my doubt vanished with the last of the morning mist. Love can and will endure.
Oh, whoopee.
Mum with me as a baby.
Oh.
I've never seen this. Hard to believe I was ever that small.
Oh, it's adorable.
I don't have any memory of this. I wish I could remember doing this. Mum died too young.
Aw.
Mum's paintings. Which one was Dad's favorite?
I returned home this afternoon.
To collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas was there in one of his foul moods. And even as he dripped venom from Richard with his cruel barbs, I could only laugh to think that I once listened to my bitter brother in matters of my own happiness. My dismissal only served to infuriate him more. I left him there in my father's study, muttering to himself on the drive back as Winston took a longer route through the country. I looked through my paintings, Richard's favorite one among them, a simple abstract with blocks of red. I smiled, thinking about giving it to him. I was happy and I was going home.
Blocks of red. Dad's favorite painting. Maybe something about that painting will help me figure out the combination. Okay, back to the study to open that safe.
You've almost got it, darling. Here, let me show you. Like this, see? Well done, Lara. Well done.
I wonder how my life would have been different had she lived. I'm glad I still have so much of Mum's work.
Now I can jump. Alright, you can't run in the house that's already broken down. That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any freaking sense at all.
Dad, what do you keep in there?
Nothing too important, Lara. Estate business and such.
If it's not important, then why bother putting it in a safe?
I should know better than to try and pull one over on you. There is something important in here. And it's for you, should you need it someday.
Well, let's hope you came through for me, Dad. No, that didn't work. The answer has to be clues. Okay, found all the clues. Let's see if I can figure this out. No, that... work. The answer has to be in the clues.
Am I missing some?
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paint.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding anniversary. For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition.
Was it October?
Amelia would...
Journals.
No, that's not it. No.
Okay, what is it?
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol.
Okay.
The pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8? I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday.
13th. October 13th.
I remember this now. Each district.
5/13.
That didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues. No, that's not it. No, that didn't work. The answer has... A picture with Dad and Anna.
Did I miss
A
something?
picture with Dad and Anna.
Did I miss something?
My birthday crown. I was so proud of that thing. That's my handwriting. My penmanship was pretty good. I don't have any memory of this.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding anniversary.
Where's the expedition treasure? The head thingy, the painting.
I believe it took this.
I remember the Pharaoh's crown from my birthday. I remember this now. Each district.
So
In
it
the
would be
clues.
5. How many squares on the thing? Five, 4.
No, that's not it. No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues. No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in...
Where is it here?
The Pharaoh's crown from... The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8?
What am I missing here?
I returned.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols.
Right, so the first one should be 5.
For God.
I remember this. I remember.
For
I believe it took this.
For God.
5. Write that down. Okay, so 5. I reckon.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a
What was I supposed
I
to
remember this.
go to the fireplace? Is this supposed to?
I remember the pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. Clues.
Oh, let me do something real quick. What the hell?
I've created a clever little map for Lara's birthday.
This is the map I made.
Oh.
The pitch.
Chessboard. Oh.
I returned home this afternoon to collect the I believe it took this trip to put...
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure.
5.
My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding anniversary.
No, is it 3? Because 3 paintings. Is it 3? Is it 4? Five, 3.
No, that's not it. No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues. No, that's not it. No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues. No, that's not it. No, that didn't work. That worked.
Okay. How exactly 5, 4?
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool.
Oh.
Lara's expedition.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. 4 paintings.
I remember this.
Jennifer
Dad
Much.
gave it to Mum on her
Jennifer Much is
birthday.
May, June, July, August,
October
September.
13th, Mum's birthday.
But that's 10. Why was it 9? What? Jennifer Much is May, June, July. What? Five.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt. I remember this. Dad gave it to
9.
Mum on her wedding day. She looks so beautiful.
October. Right? But they pushed 9. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Was it the 9th?
Mum's wedding ring. I always wondered what happened to it.
Amulet.
Another one of Dad's immortality artifacts. I think Roth bought this for him.
Why is it 9 if the month is... Because we didn't know the day, so I guess I had to guess?
I don't have any memory. Mum with me is a... My mother's perfume. My stuff. I would play chess with our old butler, Winston. I would play chess. A picture with Dad and Anna. I remember this.
Okay, so...
Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday.
13th.
The Pharaoh's
5. What? How did you... 9?
I return.
Journals. Okay.
It makes me happy to know that Dad kept this safe. No, that's not what I'm looking for.
I am numb. It is taking all my willpower to hold back the overwhelming grief. Amelia's plane crashed in the mountains. She died alone in the snow, waiting for me to find her. Oh God, not her, not now. I cannot accept it. Life without her is too painful to imagine. I know what must be done, and I am resolved. I'm going to bring her back. Perhaps this is why I am here. Perhaps this is fate, a test of my faith in the truth I've sought for so long. Roth will fight me on this, but I can't face Lara. I can't look into her eyes unless I try. I must try to bring Amelia back. The monks are preparing the elixir now, and then we will see if all my years of hunting this truth was for naught.
So apparently, it says that one of the letters he writes, favorite painting, 13. 13th was her birthday. Their wedding was 4 days before. So 13 minus 4. I wouldn't have figured that shit out. But okay.
Dad, what did you do? Dad's sequel to his first book on immortality. He never got a chance to publish it. Handwritten. This is the only copy. Damn, this isn't it either. I was certain there had to be a will in here. Wait, what's that? A blank page. Dad
Yeah.
must have left this for me. It has to be important.
Probably need to take it to a fire.
A hidden message. What are these strange marks? They have to be some kind of clue.
Did I save? I'm actually about to fall asleep. Not gonna lie. It wanted me to go there, now what? Want me to go back down?
For
A blank page. A hidden a blank page.
Wasn't I just... Wait, but if I was near the fire, then why didn't it work?
A blank page. A hidden message.
No? Okay, so what the heck is this exactly? Told her to go to the stairs. Guess I was supposed to go back down here.
This bust of Anubis was from Dad's Egyptian collection. He must have put...
Feel like I'm going the wrong. Oh. Should be what, 40 items? I got 50. So I went up, down the stairs, and now what? I am going to continue this later. My brain hurts. I'm tired. Later, I'll do a part 2.